Hello to all partners worldwide. Contact Alex Richter, the founder of the Antares platform. Today, I am very excited because this video is about an amazing tool we launched a week ago. We are talking about our mutual lending platform, Antares P2P. My team and I have been hatching plans to create it since the beginning of Antares. And the idea of creating a mutual lending platform came to me 10 years ago when I was working in the financial sector. At that time, such platforms were just beginning to appear, and in one of them, I even acted as an investor. I lent my own funds to people. But the programs for checking borrowers were not yet so developed, and that's why the part of the loans I gave to people, I didn't get them back, and that bothered me a lot. Although I really liked the idea of the platform. Then I thought it would be good to launch a platform where the investor would be protected from the situations when the borrower turned out to be insolvent and could not close the debt. On the other hand, I was worried about the borrowers because the situation when you can't pay the debt makes a person uneasy. It's terrible when people don't have the opportunity to pay back the borrowed money. Currently, credit mutual platforms are a major alternative financing instrument, which have not received serious changes for the better. However, the model of these platforms is still not exempt from two serious problems: availability of 100% protection against losses from lenders or investors who issue money or loans. 2. Availability of 100% protection for borrowers in a situation where it is not possible to repay the loan. That's why, in developing our mutual lending platform, we set ourselves the goal of solving these problems in one fell swoop. And you know, we succeeded. In our mutual lending platform, we solved the above problems literally in two accounts. As our platform is the guarantor of the repayment of the issued loans, in our model, an investor who issued a loan to one or several borrowers cannot worry about the return of this money, because this money will not be returned 15% monthly of the amount of loans issued during the year, but will also bring him a profit of 82.5% of the net return. For example, for issuing $1,000 in loans, the investor will receive $5 per day and within 1 year will receive $1,825. Ultimately, we managed not only to create the most advanced mutual lending platform in the world, where the investor and the borrower are fully protected, but at the same time, we created a marketing tool to popularize our platform, thanks to which tens of millions of people around the world know about Antares. Why should an investor not have to worry about the funds issued on our platform? It's all very simple. Because borrowers who received funds from the proceeds do not receive money in their hands. The borrower can only invest funds received in an investment product with a return of 1% per day for the whole year, while half of the investment return, that is, 0.5% per day, will be automatically debited from the account of the investor, who transferred the loan to him or her, and thus will be reimbursed the amount of the loan commitments. Both the investor and the borrower can stop worrying about the funds issued or received by each other because our platform is the guarantor of the fulfillment of obligations. This is its uniqueness and one of the main competitive advantages not found in other platforms. And the most important advantage, which is definitely not found on other platforms, is that in order to receive a loan, the borrower will not need to provide any documents confirming his identity, will not need to provide one credit history statement, provide guarantors, employment certificates, and other documents that are required to borrow money in other financial institutions. To obtain a loan, the borrower must have an active profile on social networks, and the better this profile is, the more subscribers, the more friends he will have, and the more media coverage his profile gets, the higher the amount of loan he can expect. Naturally, we will reject fake accounts, and those who want to cheat us will have little chance of doing so. I understand that for investors who issue loans, a return of 15% per month may not seem very comfortable compared to investments in other areas presented on our platform. However, if you compare it with Binar Profit Team and the investment product presented there, where the investment package runs 200 days with an average return of 27% per month, there are not so many differences. Binar Profit Team gives the same 80% net profit in almost 7 months. The difference is not that big. However, by lending money through our platform, you not only get 82.5% net return on investment for the year, you also get respect from all Antares users, including myself, because by issuing loans, you contribute to the growth of popularity of Antares worldwide, because hundreds of thousands of people learn how to get free money here. Imagine how people will get to know Antares and change their way of thinking. Most of them will become full partners of Antares. Some of these people will form huge teams and their journey will start with a loan you gave them. By making loans, you are, in fact, participating in the right charity. You don't give a person a fish, you give him a fishing rod. Show him the modern financial instruments on the market, that is, the instruments placed in Antares. How will we use the P2P platform to increase the popularity of Antares? Here, too, everything is very simple. We do not need documents from the borrowers, but we do require an active profile in social networks. If you do not have such a profile, you will not be able to borrow money from us. Therefore, all borrowers who have taken money on our platform must report it publicly on their social networks, applied to our redemption for a loan, tell it on your social networks, received a loan on our platform, tell it on your social networks, and every 15 days, you can request a withdrawal of funds from our platform, and this should also be publicly announced on your social networks. If you do not want to publicly share the information that you applied to us for a loan, great. You will simply not be able to withdraw funds from our platform. The rules are announced in advance, and before sending an application in the exchange, you must agree with them and check the appropriate box. And if you do everything according to the rules, report in their social networks that you will not have any problems. Get declarada profitability, spend it as well as you like, and enjoy cooperation with us. We only launched the platform a few days ago, and already thousands of borrower candidates have started to hit our company's website, and we didn't even give them any publicity. And now, there is a severe lack of investors on the platform who are willing to issue funds in loans. The Antares platform cannot issue loans by simply drawing numbers in the borrower's office. The borrowed money must come from somewhere. Therefore, a model was developed specifically for a mutual lending platform, where, on the one hand, there are investors who have liquidity and are willing to issue it to the borrowers, and, on the other hand, borrowers who are willing to borrow this liquidity. And we spent a lot of time to solve the problem of lack of investors. After all, we understand that our P2P platform is the tool that will make Antares a super giant of the investment market in quite a short time. And after consulting with many of the top leaders, we made the decision to retain part of the funds earned by the affiliate program and send them to the issuance of loans on our P2P platform. That is, if we speak in the language of finance, some of the money you earn is essentially invested at 15% per month, lending it out. We decided to link the percentage of retained funds to their mentoring statuses and only retain them for those programs that have these statuses, namely Binar, Line, Step, Union, and Options Profit Team. The graduation for retaining the percentage of earnings obtained through the affiliate program will be calculated using the following formula. Your mentor status in any of the above affiliate programs is equal to the percentage of earnings retained from all affiliate bonuses earned in that particular program. Let me explain it with my fingers. For example, you have a level 2 mentor status in the Binar Profit Team program, which means that as of today, 2% of all funds you will get through affiliate bonuses in the Binar Team program will be transferred to your account on our P2P platform. And as soon as 50 AND are accumulated in your account, they will be immediately included in the exchange and issued in a loan. And these 50 AND will be converted into an investment package for you with a return of 0.5% per day for the whole year. If you have mentor status in different programs, then the cancellation percentage of partner bonuses will correspond to the statuses you were assigned in these programs. Partners who do not have mentor status do not participate in the cancellation program. If you are a passive investor, then we do not charge you anything. In addition, we do not usurp the money you receive under the investment program, even from those who have mentor status. Funds are debited only to partners who have mentor status, and the debit percentage comes only from funds obtained through the affiliate program. I also remind you that all investors, regardless of their mentor status, can transfer their NDAs and lend them on the stock exchange absolutely voluntarily and for any amount. There are no restrictions, and many leaders have started to do this, and I have immense respect for these people. I am sure there will be people who will not like this idea and will be outraged that they will be charged a small percentage of the affiliate program earnings. But, I repeat once again, we write off the money we pay you for working in the affiliate program and send this money to the loan issuance, and you will earn 15% of the monthly earnings from this money for the whole year. I don't see anything wrong here, because this is done to promote the company and each of you has a unique opportunity to participate. I really like saying, to play with big dogs, stop crying like a puppy. Friends, I know that my team and I can fully rely on you, and we can always count on your understanding. The road we have traveled together in more than a year of work is simply phenomenal. The number of active members of the company is approaching 300,000 people. We have more than 200 consulting centers around the world. Antares is actively developing in more than 100 countries. From a small company launched on March 4, 2020 with only one program, we have become a giant in the investment market. They compare us, they copy us, they ooze us, they envy us, but most of all, they love and respect us. Friends, it's time to play big. It's time to rock and roll around the world. You are all in my heart. Antares #1. Goodbye.